We're at it again.
Yes, we are. We're on a Venturesome couple trip.
We are. We're on Santa Catalina Island. We're in Los Angeles County. Still in California, but on an island?
Yeah, we're on an island.
It has the island Caribbean slow lifestyle vibe right here in LA County.
The weather has been exceptional. It's not too hot. It's not cold, but you got a nice coastal cool breeze.
It's 78 degrees, so it's damn near perfect is what I would call it.
Yes, and we're all about chasing that 70 degrees.
We've wanted to come here for quite a while, and when we had an opportunity to jump on a cruise ship and stop here, and then tomorrow Ensenada, that's a whole nother video. But we wanted to give you guys an overview of what Catalina looks like. So we did the very touristy thing and went shopping first.
Yes, we did. Well, no, first stop, we went to the Pancake, what was that place called?
The Pancake Cottage.
Yes, delicious breakfast. The coffee was great. Exceptional customer service there. We highly recommend it. Not sponsored, just we had a great time.
Yeah, so to give you a perspective, breakfast cost about 60 bucks. So that's with taxes, tips, and everything. So I would say the meal's probably a solid $20. And it was more than enough food. We ordered way too much food, didn't we?
We did. We were thinking like cruise ship food where the portions are smaller. They feed you.
There's just loads of pancakes in here, strawberries, 10 scoops of ice cream, and a giant syringe of Nutella.
Next thing we did is went hunting for not a magnet, excuse me, a sticker.
Yes, for our adventure board and our RV. And we found it. So we went, walked up and down the streets. There's so many shops. The shops are nice and clean and very well stocked. It was great. We had a great time looking at all the merchandise.
So as we said, we came in on a cruise ship, but if you come in on one of the tour boats from Los Angeles or the Port of LA, you can walk dang near everywhere. So like from the cruise dock to downtown area, you can walk there no problem. So you don't even really need a golf cart. You can rent golf carts. You don't even have to have reservations. They have them everywhere. So if you decide to come down here, just know you really don't have to do much other than, you know, get off the boat and explore.
Yeah, so I recommend bringing maybe like a change of clothes. If you want some beach time, bring a towel, sunscreen, all that, water shoes, but bring comfortable shoes because you're going to want to explore this city.
Oh, and speaking of beach, this ain't Florida, y'all. This is the Pacific Ocean. It's going to be in the 50s to 60 degrees. So if you plan on swimming, just know you might get a little shrinkage, bros. It's cold.
And the water was cold?
You mean shrinkage?
Yes!
It is cold, but we did dip our toes in the water.
Well, you at least have to touch it if you're here, right? So just know you don't need anything special. If you do decide to come here, you can rent bikes, e-bikes, golf carts. The one thing we didn't get to tour, which is the backside of the island, that is the automobile only area. They said that you can't take golf carts there. And we did a golf cart tour through, we'll put a link down below. It wasn't sponsored, we paid for it. But
no, and it wasn't part of the cruise ship. Normally we say, hey, only book excursions through the cruise ship. We're like, you know what? We're going to gamble on this one. And Art was our tour guide. He took us around the golf cart, and it was great because he knows the history. He's from here, and we recommend doing that.
Yeah, we booked it through Viator. We didn't want to do a massive, like, get on a bus with 50 other people and go around that way. Like, we wanted a more up close and personal. So you get us two, one golf cart with the tour guide, and it was great. I mean, we saw everything from Wrigley's house where he made the mansion for his wife. We went across, came over up to the bell tower.
Yes. And we see the only Bonds, which is a grocery store here. And he just told us the history all about everything. We don't want to spoil it too much, but definitely recommend Art.
Yeah, take his tour. Yeah, absolutely. And the good thing about his tour is it gave us a lot of opportunity to show you a bunch of aerial footage from the drone that we could show you kind of what you're looking at. I mean, pretty much everything as far as Avalon is in one little area. You've got a flat area, which is kind of where we're sitting with the harbor directly behind us. And then they have the hills on both sides. And he called it, that's where all the millionaire homes are, right?
Yeah. Yes, he did. And he said that they only build on 13% of the island. So that was pretty neat.
Yeah, and if you guys don't know the history, Wrigley Field, Chicago Cubs, Doublemint Bubblegum, yeah, that family, they pretty much own everything.
Yeah, and he showed us where one of the descendants has a house here, but doesn't live here. It's like the summer or vacation home.
Right. which is definitely the vibe you get here. This does very much feel like the islands that we go to off of Florida. Very much a Key West, Keys vibe for Florida to California, perspective-wise, right?
Yeah, and we love that they have schools here. So, I mean, people do live here. They live off the tourism. So definitely tip your tour guide and your waiter and waitresses.
Shop local.
Shop local. We've spent some money here. It's been a great experience.
We are definitely going to come back for at least a weekend. We're going to do like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday thing, because the first boat comes out of LA at like 6 in the morning. And so you could even do this on a day trip. I think it's 6 in the morning to like 7:45 at night. So if you wanted to spend 12, 14 hours on the island, just come out and back in a day, you could do that. But I think we're going to do a full weekend next time, because I really want to see the rest of the island. I want to see the uninhabited areas. I want to go see where the buffalo are. We did get to see some black-tailed deer this time.
Yeah, so there was 2 males, 2 females, and a baby. That was really cool because we're surprised to see them. It was during the day where normally they're bedded down, taking a nap in the heat of the day, but we were lucky and got to see them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of fish around the port. We see, I think they're called Garibaldi, the state fish of California. We had to look that up because we didn't know what those bright orange fish were. They don't blend in very well.
No, they don't. They're like, hey, look at me, look at me. I was like, yep, it's the California state fish.
Right?
And the cool part was seeing the Avalon Theater.
So it's the very first movie theater that was for basically not silent movies back in the day, before movies were actually voice movies. And so to have the theater and get to see the history of it, I mean, it looks like it's straight up out of the 1920s inside. It is absolutely gorgeous in there.
And they have a ballroom, and it was really cool to see. So
you can roller skate in the ballroom now.
You can.
The views from the top deck, or I don't know what they call it, the observation area of the theater, are incredible. It's a must do. It's about $20 to get into the theater. So if you decide to do that, again, it's a short walk. I bet you it's maybe a mile round trip from downtown, but it's easy, it's paved. There's bathrooms all around. What do you think about the housing around here? I mean, it's kind of crazy. Some of these houses are really, really tiny.
They are, and very coastal.
Vibrant.
Vibrant, yes. That's a great word for it. They showed us different places, different apartments, smaller houses, bigger houses, everything in between.
If you're balling, you can come over here and get you a really nice house for several $millions. If you're balling on a budget, come over for the weekend.
So they have campgrounds on this island, which I didn't know.
Yeah, and they have yurts. We'll call it yurts. They're dry cabins, it looks like, but they had full showers and all that on the campground. Now, no, you can't bring your fifth wheel. No, you can't bring your travel trailer. We looked.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
But it's tent camping. You can bring your own tent or rent one of theirs. And then they have a bathhouse with fresh water for the showers and toilets. So
one of the cool things, talk about small town America here, even in California. Kindergarten to 12th grade.
Yes.
One school.
Yeah, and there's like 3 buildings, and they're all right there.
Yeah, our tour guide said he spent 13 years at the same school. That's wild. You just change buildings as you get older.
Yeah.
A neat little fact that our tour guide told us is that the entire fire suppression system on this island is run off salt water. So all their fire hydrants and everything are salt water, and then the town pretty much gets its water from an electrical plant that does desalination. So they create their own water because, of course, being out here in the island, there may be some fresh water, but not a whole lot.
But what's cool is they got an endless supply of water.
No, as long as the Pacific Ocean doesn't go anywhere.
And Chris asked, why is it the flat tops on the mountains all around?
Yeah.
And that's a fire break.
Yeah, so they absolutely, I don't even know what you call it, ground it down, cut it off with a tractor and bulldozer, but they put a fire break in so that if anything does happen, they at least have an ability to defend their area, which is one of the biggest problems in California. Is you get some of these wildfires and they take off because everything's so dry because of the heat. So if you're into retail therapy, what do you think?
There's so many shops here. There's so many things to look at, try on, buy. You'll find something to bring back with you.
Restaurants, we're 2 for 2. We did a Blue Water is the one we went to for kind of our lunch.
So we had the fish and chips each.
The clam chowder, oh my God.
Yeah, we shared a clam chowder appetizer. Both amazing.
Yeah, so if you go to Blue Water for lunch, you're not going to go wrong. If you go to the Pancake Cottage, you're not going to go wrong for breakfast. That's the only 2 places we ate. We did find a little sticker for our trip.
Yep, our adventure board.
And other than that, this is a well worthwhile island. We had an absolute blast.
This is a beautiful island. I definitely want to come back. What do you think?
Oh yeah, we're coming back. We're gonna come spend a weekend here. We were already talking to our tour guide, Art, and he's offered to let us use his golf cart and give us some more info on some of the cool places that we can go that we can't get to by golf cart, like the other side of the island.
Yeah, when we come back, we're gonna try that pancake breakfast shot that he talked about, but we're gonna pick up Art and do that with him.
He offered.
He offered.
So what do you guys think of the video? Leave the comments below, let us know. Most importantly, you gotta give that thumb up, right?
Yep, ring the bell so you know when our videos drop, and most importantly,
Enjoy every moment.